Welcome to my very first IGTV. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. So I'm going to be taking you guys through a full body Pilates workout today. We're going to work out those shoulders and arms. We're going to get into those abs. We're going to get into those glutes and hamstrings, the lower back, the calves. We're getting everything done here. So let's get right into it, shall we? If you guys need a quick reminder on our posture, take a look at my Instagram. There is a nice little bubble there for you guys to take a peek at. Remember, feet are shoulder width apart. We don't want our pelvis back like this. We're going to pulling up and through, and we're just going to get going. With the abs in nice and tight, we're going to roll those shoulders back and down. You're going to bring your arms up, and all we're going to do here is twist. So we're going to be warming up those obliques and warming up the shoulders. For here, you want your arms protracted down, squeezing down as you take it over and over. For 10, breathing. Go for 9. Let's go 8, 7. Let's go for 6. Keep breathing. 5 and 4. 3, pressing down. Last 2 and 1. Coming back, arms are out nice and wide. We're going to get into our arms and shoulders to start with. From here, we don't put our arms down. So roll those shoulders back and down, finding that nice and strong here. All you're going to do here is squeeze back and reach back out long. So you're pressing those elbows in, squeezing those shoulder blades back. Let me give you a back view. Squeezing in, then extending long. Palms stay up as you squeeze in, and abs are contracted and tight. So let's go for 10. Bring it out. 9 and out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep squeezing those abs. 2 and 1. Arms are still out wide. Your thumbs are going to come up. Tiny circles forward. Burning out those shoulders. Again, keeping those shoulders down, away from those ears. Abs are pulled in tight. Think about that posture, sitting up tall. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We don't get a break. Palms go down. You're going to flip your arms back. Palms go back down. Flip and go. Squeezing those shoulder blades back. Our shoulders should start to burn. Our abs are in tight. Posture is tall. Squeezing back. Getting all of those little muscles working. Pressing and go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, oh yeah, it's burning. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms come back out, no break. Thumbs are down, tiny circles backwards. Nice and small. You'll start to feel it across the back of those shoulders and a little bit in those triceps. Keep thinking about that posture, pulling those abs in tight. Should be burning. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come up to a U. This is your break. Time to relax a little bit. Your shoulders are still rolled back and down. Fingers are spread nice and wide. All we're going to do is press up and back. Shoulder press, easy. Making sure our elbows don't drop all the way down, only to 90, pressing up and down. Don't forget to breathe. Again, pressing up and squeezing. Nice and tall. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding it down, we're going to move into a rotator cuff. So we're going to go down and up, down and up. So notice here how my shoulders aren't rounding. You're not trying to get those arms as flat as you can get them. You're only going until your shoulders start to round, going down and up. Your shoulders really should be burning. You should be on fire. Push through it. Here, let's go. For 10, 9, 8. We're working on shoulder health. 7, 6, squeezing. 5, 4, abs in. 3, 2, and 1. Arms are still up. I know, it's hard. All right, we're gonna move them. Pull your elbows in, back to 90. Squeezing in and back. So you're pressing those elbows in, then coming back to 90, squeezing and going. For 10, working out that chest. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, arms stay together. It's a pulse. Palms come in, arms stay close. Press up and down, up, and squeeze. Checking on that posture always. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down. Whew. Feeling it all in those shoulders, but our arms aren't done. We like to get a full arm workout in. So go ahead. Your feet are gonna come together nice and close. You guys are gonna sit down into a little mini squat. I'm gonna turn so you can see. Abs are squeezed in. Check my pelvis, check my back. There's no round. Pull it in tight. Sitting a little bit low. You're gonna lift the arms up nice and tall. From here, press. We're just doing a shoulder press. A shoulder press, a tricep press. Triceps pull up. Abs are in tight. Looking to the floor, keeping that neck nice and elongated. Keeping your chest open. We're pulsing up. We're going to change things up. Instead of going up, you're going to bring your thumbs in. Squeezing and trying to get those thumbs to touch. We're working our upper back. Squeezing and pulling in tight. Again, a little bounce. Pulling those arms up as high as we can go. Back to regular, pressing up. Upwards. Feeling those triceps work. I like 3 rounds of each. Let's go back, pressing in. Thumbs in tight. Pulling in, squeezing. Feeling those abs work. Keeping those legs nice and together. Last time, let's press upwards. Your arms should be burning. Here we go. For 10, 9, abs are tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we're not done. 1, pressing in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, and 1. We're letting those arms, shaking them out, releasing that tension we just built up. That's it for arms for now. Let's move into our inner thighs, our last of our standing series here. So you're going to move into a nice plie squat. So here, check your feet. Make sure your heels are nice and aligned. Your toes go outwards. We're working those inner thighs. All you're going to be doing here is sitting low, then coming back up. It's like a squat. The only thing is here, guys, check and ensure you're not going forward into a squat. We're not doing that. Pretend that your spine and you're sitting down on a pole. You're going to squeeze down, then come up. You might not go as low. That's fine. We're trying to kick in to those inner thighs. Squeezing your glutes at the top. You're going to make a thing called ugly butt. We've talked about that before. Arms can be wherever. Posture is tall. Going down and up. Here we go, guys. Let's go up for 10. Abs are tight. 9, 8. Knees always tracking over the ankles. 7, 6, 5, 4. Abs are tight. 3, 2, on this last one, hold it down at the bottom. So again, checking that pelvis, pulling it up and tight into our core. We're getting into those lower abs. Your legs should be burning. You should feel this across those thighs and those inner thighs. So it's dropping low. From here, all I want you to go is pulse. Oh, the burn here. Squeezing those glutes. Again, not hinging forward, sitting up nice and tall. Good posture. Hands on those hips to ensure those abs are tight. Squeezing. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, don't give up, 2, last one, hold it down. Oh yeah, feeling those legs already. From now on, you're staying low, abs are tight, you're gonna lift the ankle, then drop, alternate, and go. Locking out that ankle as high as you can get it, keeping your top half stable. Lift and lower. Bring it up and down, up and down. If you guys can, sit a little deeper, lift and go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping that one up, sitting deep, pulse. Oh, it's gonna burn. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, abs are tight, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swap the legs and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it, then lift both and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing up. Feeling that release. You're stepping together. Alrighty, we're gonna move into those outer thighs and glutes, get them nice and warmed up here. So you're gonna move down to a little mini squat. Same again. Making sure that back isn't rounded. Keeping those abs in tight, pulling them up, using those lower abs. You're gonna sit low. You're gonna take your right foot, step that wide, and go. You're not putting weight into this leg, you're tapping. All this weight is in this left side. Squeezing. Shoulders are back, abs are tucked. We're working out those thighs and glutes. Trimming them up tight. Bring it out. And tap. Go for 10, 9, take your time, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna step it back to a lunge. Tap and bring it back. Tap and back. Again, you're not putting pressure on that right foot. You're tapping the toe, then bring it back. Your thigh, again, burning. For 10, 9, 8, 7, abs are tight, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna take it back for a curtsy lunge, back and back. Now you're gonna put pressure in it as you get low. 10, 9, 8, almost there, 7, 6, not going too low, 5, abs are tight, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. No breaks. Swap the feet, tap it out, and go. We're feeling it in those legs, those glutes. I want you guys to be pressing back. So again, you're having a little bend, tapping and going. Feeling it in that glute, all here, your glute med, abs are in tight. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Tall posture, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Strictly back and go. Tap and go. For 10, 9, 8, 7. Are we feeling it? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To that curtsy lunge. Go back and up. Back and up. For 10, 9, 8, oh man, 7, 6, 5, abs are tight, 4, upright posture, 3, 2, and 1, standing it up. Whew. Shaking out those legs just a little bit. Feet come together, sitting low into that little mini squat. Once again, sitting back, tucking. All you're gonna do here is pulse down and up. You're really getting into those glutes here. Squeezing, arms are up, shoulders are back, abs are tight. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, almost there, 4, 3, 2, and 1, staying low. I'm gonna turn so you guys can see, abs are tight. You're gonna hinge a little bit more forward. Straighten out those legs if you can, then extend the arms in front. Feet can be slightly hip width apart if you need. You're low. From here, you're just gonna drop one arm and bring it back. Alternate and go. Getting into those hamstrings. Back is tight. Go for 10, 9, 8, 7. Tap that knee. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a little hang. It's time to drop on down to the floor. It's time to get into a little bit of our glute work. So, check here, your posture again. Shoulder, elbow, wrist, all in one line. Same as always, knees hip width apart. You're gonna pull the abs in tight. We're just gonna get that nice and warmed up. So you're gonna release. You're not gonna press back. All you're gonna do is just release slow. So you're gonna go down, and on an inhale, you're gonna pull the abs in tight and make that back nice and flat, then release. Go up for 10. Scooping the abs in, lower down. Let's go for 9. You're not rounding that back, those shoulders are just pressed back. Bring it up for 8. And lower. 7. You've got 6. 5. Again, squeezing up through those abs for 4. And 3. Release down for 2. And on this last one, you're gonna hold. Hold those abs in tight. Feeling those lower abs press, pulling that belly button into that spine, squeezing tight. You're gonna take your left foot. I'll come out here just slightly so you guys can see. Back is flat. Take this left leg, you're just gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. Our goal here is pelvic stability. So see how I'm not lifting here and see how my back's bending? We don't want that. Abs are in tight. You're only moving from that lower body. We want everything in an eccentric position. So toe is pointed, legs are long. Extending tall, lowering down. For 10, 9, 8, Balancing it out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg is long, keeping it long. You're gonna pull your heel into your glute, then back out. Bring it in, bring it out. Notice how I'm completely stable on the top half. It's only my bottom half moving. Pulling in and long for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding it here. Flex the foot. You're doing a donkey kick up and down. Kicking up, going down. We're working that under booty, that glute min, kicking up and down. You should be feeling this burn. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, staying stable on the top, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg is back out long. You're gonna bring it down, tap, lift, and lengthen. Bring it all the way, tap, and extend. Go down and lift. So this is just a precursor for what we're about to be doing. Go for 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Keeping that leg long. Take your back arm, extending it long. Here you're finding nice and tall posture, extending, pulling long, reaching, extending that leg, finding that balance here. We're gonna hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, keeping the back tight, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Let's swap up those sides. Bringing it down to that mat once again into tabletop. Squeezing the abs in tight. Taking that right leg up. Pointing that toe. Tap and tap. Let's see if I can get this glare to stop. Take it down. Ooh, not like that. Is that any better? Oh, not gonna work for me. Come on. You guys are just gonna have to look at me glowing. Oh my Lord, it is so bright. This makes a difference. Anything even more glowing. Either way, you're lifting and lowering, tapping and going. Keep going, guys, for 10, 9, 8, that's better, kind of, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg is long, pull it in, extend, pull, and go. Again, abs are tight. Scooping those abs up and squeezing them, keeping that pelvis stable for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot is flexed. Kick up and lower. A donkey kick. Again, kicking in to that under booty. Lifting those glutes high. Squeezing. Abs are in tight. Keep pulling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg is long. Remember, you're gonna pull it in, then extend. Pull it in, then extend. Go down, extending it long. Again, checking that pelvis, squeezing those abs as hard as we can. Remember, our shoulders should be backing down, not hunching. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping it long, back arm reaches long, like someone's pulling on you in both directions. Someone's pulling on those hands, someone's pulling on that foot. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, hold on to it, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, pressing back, feeling that release in that glute there. We're gonna finish everything up here on our backs, rolling over, and feeling it here. Close my blinds one more time, see if I can cut this glare off. See, now it's just too dark. Don't worry, guys, I'll figure this out eventually. We will get it. First one, right? Can't be perfect. All right, coming again down to our backs, down to our mats. We're gonna finish up with our glutes here. So, we're gonna roll on down to our mat. Back is flat. When I say flat back, you wanna have this space underneath. You're gonna pull those abs in, rotate that pelvis, squeezing up those abs, pressing that back flat against the mat. Hands are down by our sides, feet are hip width apart. All we're gonna be doing here is a glute bridge. So you're gonna lift and lower. Scooping up those abs, pressing our hips as high as we can, then slowly lowering down, one vertebrae at a time. Lifting and lowering. Let's go for 10. Lower down. 9, lower. 8, 7, squeezing those abs, lower. 6, 5, those hamstrings should be feeling it, lower down. 4, squeeze. 3, 2, and your last one, lift those hips high and hold. So I want you guys to be up. Chest is lifted, you're out of those necks, you're up on those shoulder blades. Hips are nice and high, glutes are squeezed together, feeling those hamstrings. From here, it's just a pulse, down and up. Squeezing, pressing through those heels, toes might pop up, lifting and lowering, down and up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, keep going, 4, 3, 2, abs in. Last one, hold it up from here, lift the heels, and lift those hips as high as they can go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down, giving those knees a little hug if you can. Rocking out. Alrighty, it's time for those abs. Squeezing them nice and tight. Again, gluing that mat down to the back, gluing the back down to the mat. Abs are in tight. Belly button is pressed back to that spine. Your hands can come behind your head if that's comfortable, or you can come down by your sides, whatever's most comfortable. All we're gonna be doing is lifting and lowering. Just a basic crunch, but there's a little twist. So I want you guys to squeeze and pull down, like you're sliding your abs across a board. Squeezing up, lifting those shoulder blades, then coming back down. Pressing the abs down and scooping them up. Lifting and lowering. Let's go for 10. Slowly lower. And 9. Lifting and squeezing down. 8. Keeping that back glued to the mat. 7. Here we go for 6. And 5. Shoulders are down. 4. 3. And 2. Lower down. And 1. Squeezing, then slowly lowering down. From here, with the feet on the ground, we're going to be bringing those heels up a little bit closer, and oblique crunch over to that right side. We're going to stay on the right. So elbow goes over, then back down. Keeping that lower back glued to the mat, crunch over and down, up and down. Feeling those obliques work. Head is nice and heavy. You're not bringing and pulling that neck up. You're just using your hands to hold it. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, oh man, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, directly to the other side, left arm to right leg over and back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nice and controlled, 3, 2, and 1, to the center, crunch up and down, 10, 9, 8, 7, using those abs, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, lowering down, hands come down, give you those a little bit of a break. You're gonna bring your legs up to a tabletop. So one leg at a time, you're gonna bring your one leg up, pointing, flexing at 90, keeping that abs glued back into the mat, other leg lifts. All right, so these are called leg floats. Knees stay at 90, knees stay stable. We're working on pelvic stability here as well. So if you need, hands make a Y, thumbs come to those hips, pinky fingers are on the ground. So all you're gonna do is tap one foot, then bring it back. Alternate, tap, and go. So this should really be working out those lower abs. You can take a peek and look. If your abs are popped up, I want you to push them back down as you tap and go. Tap and go. Squeezing those abs down. Shoulders are back and down. Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeezing those abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Maintaining that tabletop position. You're going to bring your arms up. Some of you may have heard of this before. This is called a dead bug. So, all you're going to be doing here is taking your left leg, right arm, extending it long, then coming back. We're going to do the same side. Right arm extends as left leg extends. Maintaining, again, that pelvic stability, so if you need, use that Y as you extend. And use your abs to pull back. That arm is helping you kick into your upper abs while the leg extension is getting those lower abs. So this is a full ab workout. Bringing it up. Let's go for 10. And 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Keeping those abs tight. 4. Pressing that back into the mat. 3. 2. And 1. Directly swapping over. Bring it long. Then pulling it back. Pulling it long and back. Bringing it long and go. For 10. 9. 8. Keeping that leg at 90. 7. 6. 5. 4. Almost there. Squeezing the abs. 3. 2. And 1. The legs come back to tabletop. You can give yourself a little hug once again. They should be feeling it. Alrighty. Feet come down. Scooping the abs in tight. You're going to extend the legs all the way straight if you can. If you need, you can always come back to those knees and lift them up. We're going to be working on a Pilates roll up here. So again, you don't want this gap in between. You want your back flat against the mat. Squeezing the abs. Arms up overhead. You're going to use your abs as you lift. Sitting up nice and tall. Then slowly lowering back down. Arms come back overhead. Pressing through those abs, lift tall. All the way sitting up, bending those knees if you need, then lowering back down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Crunching those abs, extending up nice and tall, sitting up as tall as you can, then lower down. Here we go. For 10, lifting up, lower down. And 9, taking your time, squeezing those abs. 8. Breathing, don't forget to breathe. 7, using only your abs to lift and lower. We go for 6. If you guys need that modification, legs again come up. You can even grab a hold of those thighs to lift, extend, then slowly lower back down. Again, finding whatever works for you. Let's go for 4 and lower. 3, squeezing those abs tight and lower down. 2, last one, lifting up tall, sitting up. As high as you can sit, as straight as you can. You're gonna bring those arms in front as you come down halfway. If you need, bring those knees back up. Here, we're really kicking into those lower abs, so see if they're pushed out, squeeze them back down. From here, all you're gonna do, down and up, down and up. Pressing through those abs. Arms are extended, shoulders are back and down. Squeezing the abs. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down to the mat. Give yourself a nice big stretch. We're going to finish up with those obliques and then a plank to finish at the end. So roll over onto one side. Elbow in line with that shoulder once again. Easy enough. Abs are in tight. Pulling that pelvis in. All you're going to do is lift. So your feet, check your feet. You can have your feet in many different positions. If you guys want to work a little bit more on that glute, keep the knee down as the hip is lifted. If you guys want to really work those obliques out, legs are nice in front. You can keep one leg in front. You can keep one leg on top. Again, it's whatever is most comfortable for you. Finding that peak, lifting. Now what we're going to do is bring it down and up, down and up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeezing those abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding it up. Arm is tall. You're going to bring it underneath, then back high. Squeeze under and back. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeezing the abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reaching, setting down, swapping sides. Crazy hair falling out. This is how these workouts go, everyone. Other side, lifting up to that oblique side plank. Again, if you need to be on that knee, go for it. If you want to be up on all fours, lift. Holding it here, let's drop and go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms extended. Hold on to it for 10, 9. You're almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finishing up here. Lastly, we got a plank. You guys can be up on all fours just like this. You can be down. Whatever is most comfortable. Shoulders are back and down. Pelvis is in tight. Flat back and hold. We like to finish with a plank because it works everything that we just worked out. Those shoulders should be tight. Back is out. Squeezing in tight. Pressing through those heels and back, keeping the legs active. Let's hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, almost there, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping to those knees, letting yourself fall down. Feeling that tension release. From here, hands come to the armpits. You guys are gonna lift to an up dog. Stretching out those abs, letting the head fall. Using your hands and your knees, press up. Knees come out wide. Sit it back to a nice child's pose, extending those arms out wide. In front, hips are nice and low. Head is heavy. Breathing in. And breathing out. Take your right arm, slide it under the left, ear drops down, a little shoulder stretch. Holding it, relaxing, releasing that tension. Lift, swap arms, letting it fall. Come on back to a nice elongated arms in child's pose. Head is down. Stretching those arms a little bit farther if you can. Then slowly make your ways up to all fours. Pressing your hands, sitting back, sitting up. Sit back, up to those feet, sitting tall. We're gonna finish here. I want you guys to forward fold down. Hanging, letting the head be heavy. Take one hand down. You guys can bend your knee as much as you need as the other one revolves up. Swap out those arms. Lift. Hair, man. Coming back down. One last little hang. Slowly make your way back up to the top. Let your hair out. Roll that neck. Maybe stretch out the arms. Whatever you need. Stretch the chest. Maybe a dip. Release, shake it out. And that is that, everyone. We'll open these blinds back up. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this fabulous full body Pilates workout. Hope to see you guys again soon. Enjoy.